Do you think... Are we already recording?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think at some point in our lives people will call us little wave daddies?
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
do you think that other people that don't listen to the cast and know about our struggles with getting good waves would know that it's not a beach thing?
Yeah, bro.
We go borderline retarded to start a pod for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's really cool how we started a podcast and then immediately had to stop and spend 10 minutes fixing it. Holy shit, bro.
So you guys missed the last 10 minutes.
What am I, 80 times louder than you? Oh, I want to be on kidney patrol. I think that's a little better.
Are you good? You kidneyed up?
Yeah, I think we're good, man. This is just a podcast. Who cares? What you were trying to say when we started this podcast, which I obviously outmaneuvered you with logic and reason. I'm basically the Ben Shapiro of...
I'm not going to lie. It's probably one of the malfunctions that I'm glad it happened. I don't hate that 5 minutes was scrapped.
Dude, that was awesome that we started and you tried to come at me and I slam dunked on your ass.
You did.
And then immediately my microphone wasn't working.
You hit me with the Denny's, bro. Good old-fashioned grand slam.
That was a Oh, I forgot about Denny's. It closed in F-Town, bro.
Thank God, right? Mm-hmm. They shouldn't be. I don't know how legally you're still allowed to have Denny's open. It's insane.
I wonder how. Probably has killed more people than COVID. Honestly.
What would you say as a franchise? Definitely killed more people than cancer, right? Employees included. What percentage of employees for every Denny's across the U.S. do you think is just a junkie, full-blown junkie, and what percentage is recovered junkie that just smokes cigarettes with an apron on and is like, I call my fry the eggs, I love God.
Ashing in the pancake batter.
Yeah,
honestly, good question, better question. How many, employees there are total at all the Denny's combined, and then... how many teeth there are. And I'll bet it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
It's something
if there's 10,000 employees, there's maybe 12, 13,000
teeth. And they probably got a pile of gummers, too. So
yeah, that's a good point, which kind of
ratio
makes me think impure thoughts.
I would say 1 to 3. You ever had a gummer?
Nah.
Don't you fib.
Bro, you know what I'm sick of? I'm not sick of it. I was going to say toothy blowjobs, but bro, I haven't got a blowjob for a decade.
Since the last time you saw Katie, huh?
Hey, stop using her name, but I do want to say this.
Cocor Katie?
Yeah.
Cocksucking Katie? Okay. The little hippie pile of shit Katie? The little breaks your fucking heart every time you try to love her, Katie?
So I've been having vivid dreams, and I'm working through. By the way, I start a new job on Sunday.
I told Jared and them that yesterday. And how excited you were about it.
It's been 3 years, but I've picked myself up and dusted myself off, and I'm hitting it hard again. And then what comes out of the woodwork as soon as you do that, but you're
the same day that you decide you're doing life different, you're back to the workforce, literally that fucking night. Little Cocor slides into your DMs.
Can I tell you exactly how it went?
Are you going to have to edit that every time I say it? Because I won't keep doing it.
You can say Cocor, but I don't want to say her name. We can call her my ex. Because that's what she is, bro.
I think I like Cocor.
She hit me up.
Crack slot?
Hey, I wish you wouldn't have blocked me.
Canal slinger?
Yeah, I was just...
Anyway, she hits you up.
I said, we were just talking about you. I said, I unblock your number on full moons so that you can text me if you want late at night.
And this is new server at Abracadabra's energy. She had no idea what she was coming. She didn't know that you had dialed your life.
Bro, so what happens? I just basically send paragraph after paragraph of how cool I am. Got my ears pierced. Here's a picture. Got a new car. Got a new job. Shit's cool. She's like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I moved back to Idaho Falls. And I'm like, right on. Talk for 10 minutes. I go, anyway, it was great to hear from you. Wish you the best. We'll catch up with you. She said, all right, yeah, good talk to you. Love you lots. Okay. That's it, bro. Now, we know me, brother. There's no, 5 days is going to go by, and I'm going to be like, oh, somebody needs to see me and touch me.
Oh, yeah.
But currently... Miss me with that shit, bro.
Yeah, so we're 12 hours deep and haven't gave up yet, bro.
The only way I think that we can... This is why I wanted to come down here and do an emergency broadcast. We're live. It's an emergency broadcast from Blackfoot, Idaho.
Because you're making the fucking frogs gay.
The only way that I'm going to get out of this unscathed is if we just spend the next 45 minutes trash saying the foulest shit about her, and then I will release it and I will send it to her.
Well, you could meet her at the wall. And then fucking throw her into it. Don't be.
I will build a wall and I will throw you through it.
I will build a wall and then I will commit domestic violence.
Anyway, I thought for sure.
When's the last time you punched a gal? Fuck, doesn't that feel good?
Yeah, last time she tried to break up with me, I said, we will not, and I just fucking
If we break up, it's on my fucking terms. Call the cops if you want.
Yeah, bro. Imagine me hitting a girl.
We're just men version of dykey lesbians. Like, we're the bulls.
Thank you, bro. I had a dyke cut my hair again last week.
Dude, that's sick as hell. I wish I could get a dyke to rub my head.
Can I tell you how far I've come? Pause.
I was going to say a foot and a half. Like, how backed up were you?
Bro, I sat there. So the first time this dyke cut my hair, I said I had a crush on her. And I texted her afterwards.
Fist away, huh?
No, I got huge waves. I'm riding
My
huge
waves are so big.
My waves are way bigger than your waves, bro.
Dude, I just want waves.
I got a crush on this haircut lady when she was cutting my hair, and so I texted her afterwards, hey, that was so much fun. Do you want to go on a date? And she's like, I'm only into women. Sorry, but that was fun. You're really cool. All right, cool. So then I went and got my hair.
And that was crushing when you were hitting on girls regular like that.
Yeah, I was killing it.
You were asking for numbers and shit. You got a number from the fucking is it Stockman's?
Oh, Longhorn.
Longhorn, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I've been getting hella digits, like at least 18 digits total.
Yeah.
So that's hard to piece them all together.
Yeah, for sure.
But, so I went and got my haircut from this lesbian again. And I was just chatting with her like we were friends. Like, okay, obviously she's gay. And then I realized, she's not that interested. Like, she's kind of annoying and doesn't listen very good.
A lot of women are.
And I realized, B-Train, you just had a crush on her because she's so cute. But now that you love yourself a little bit more right now, you're just like, okay, she's all right, but like I wouldn't want to date her.
It's crazy how the standard of that does change depending on how you're feeling about yourself in life, because I notice that for myself all the time. Like, if I'm feeling real poor about myself and not happy about my situation, I'm like girls that I know I would never date long term, I entertain because it's someone to make me feel validated. You know what I mean? But then when I'm on top of the world, it could be the hottest chick, and it's like, bitch, fuck you. Someone's sick of your shit.
Bro.
Come over here. You got so many options. You think you're going to come bully my fat ass? Go find another fat dude. It ain't me.
That's what I'm trying really hard to do, is to feel on top of the world, to be cool. Do you know what I mean?
That's my biggest struggle right now.
I'm killing it lately. Can I just say, and granted, give it 3 days, like, this too shall pass, bro. Even the feeling good will pass.
We were sitting at a table at a restaurant, me, Tyler, Keeley, Dustin, all in Medora. I think Gunner's there. And he's talking about the winter and what we're going to do with Gunner now that I have him. I'm homeschooling him and shit. And I said, and who knows, man? You know, maybe Brooklyn will end up moving in. We'll see, where things go. And Ty immediately chuckles. He goes, how long have you dated her? I said, about 4 months. He said, okay, give it 2 more. And if you make it past 6 months, maybe you're on to something.
I'll show up.
And then
the wedding.
Sure enough, 2 weeks ago, I got to go, dude.
Yo, I never thought about that, but I do hope. I wish you would get married so I can be in your line.
It'd be sick as hell, and you definitely would be, too.
But gotta get married first. Well, gotta date a girl first that you want to marry.
Do you think it would be funnier to have your dad officiate it or Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler would kill. The only reason I want your dad to do it is he would kill it too, but I don't think he'd want to. But I think internally he'd have a battle and feel like,
you really would.
He wants me to. I feel like it would just be against his will the whole time, and it might make it funny. Tyler would make a big speech. He'd make me cry and shit.
You should do a whole. You should get a wedding going just to like fuck with everybody, just to like make my dad uncomfortable, make Tyler have to plan a whole like bachelor party again.
Ask people that are distant, like ask Mego and Keely to fucking be in my girlfriend's line and shit. Just make everyone just fucking hate it.
To do shit. I love that, man.
Oh, that's fun. So I might be getting married soon.
So I'm gonna try and steal some bits from my favorite podcast I've been listening to. But like, what is your favorite movie or a movie you're very familiar with?
Favorite's hard, but I mean, Lonesome Dove, Tombstone, or Notebook.
The Notebook.
Love The Notebook.
So
not even on some homo shit like trying to get laid. Any dude that has thought it was gay when I said that, when they actually watch it, great film.
I know, dude.
You watch a bunch of movies that end up sucking at the end, you go, fuck, that was a waste of an hour. The Notebook is never a waste. Every time you watch it, it's good.
Can I tell you this?
And the Titanic.
Okay. My dad once... He said he actually, like, non-ironically loves The Notebook. So I was like, oh, my dad's so cool and, sensitive, whatever. And I love, like, rom-coms or romantic whatever. For sure. So I fired it up once. And I don't know if I was just being a snob, but I watched 25 minutes and I said, fuck this, bro. This is terrible. The acting's terrible. I'm not watching
this. That's literally the 20... If you don't follow the whole storyline to the end, then the start of it's gay as shit because it's just two teenagers not getting along and being immature.
Okay, so maybe that's why
And
I
then
thought
she
it was bad
leaves and he
acting.
goes to war.
It's just dumb teenagers.
Yeah, you miss everything. You miss that he
Okay.
wrote all those letters, a letter a day for 365 days.
Right.
Her mom took all of them and hid them, so she thought he didn't write. He's in fucking Vietnam. His buddy gets blown up, and he's sending all these letters, never hears from her, so he finally gives up, sends the last letter, builds their dream house. She sees it in a paper. She's about to get married, goes to find closure, ends up falling back in love with him. They do their whole thing, and they end up together in the end.
Okay.
And then she has dementia, and the story that's being told from the old guy reading to the old lady with dementia, it was those two. It's the
whole
old
time.
people. Yeah.
Okay, so now this is a little late in the story to say spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Just
no
like
kidding.
the whole fucking plot. So I guess I don't have to watch it now. I was just gonna do something like, what if it was The Notebook, but like the main character was retarded?
I'd be basically my love
He
life.
goes, this is gonna. Oh fuck! I can't do a retard voice. Hold on. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. We're gonna have to try this every day.
Is she retarded too, or is she just a creep?
Yeah, dude, she's just like an asshole.
What if are you asking if the whole Notebook had Down syndrome? The whole cast?
No, dude, just the guy, but she's like this fucking.
I think we'd have to call it the Notepad, bro. Ain't no one writing a book over there.
and it's just like the Da Vinci Code. It's just numbers and letters that don't make any sense. And she's just like preying on this guy with Down syndrome when it gets back from the war.
Oh, dude, that's insane.
Isn't that funny, bro?
That
is
is,
the.
too.
I know that Notebook speech. We're gonna have to try every day. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it.
What do you want?
Yeah. What do you want? Okay, I knew it would be funny, bro. I knew I could just because you can take any movie or book or anything.
My mind's just getting blown right now by all the things that could have Down syndrome. That would be so
What
fucking
else you got,
funny.
bro? What else,
Dude, if the Titanic was just a shit full of retards, bro,
yeah, dude,
you wouldn't be able to make the movie, but how fucking funny would
You
it
know
be?
the band that's like playing until till the final moment, but
Someone's
it's all,
playing a kazoo, another
Yeah,
guy's
bro.
got a flute.
It's not music at all.
There's
it's just
not
somebody,
a drum set, it's just one fucking snare, and a guy's just
Yeah.
beating the shit out of
Just
it.
somebody slamming the guitar, not
Fuck
playing
yeah,
any chords or notes.
No chord plucked.
I'm king of the world.
So, I don't know who in Hollywood's listening to this since we are a
Yeah,
nationally
sign us up,
syndicated
bro.
podcast, but give us a few $1 million and a production crew.
Can I tell you
We
this?
will remake every movie with retards, and we'll bring our own retards.
Yeah, bro. All our
We'll
friends.
stop. We'll take a
We're
bus. and we'll-
basically we'll be the Adam Sandler of retards.
Oh, dude, we would too.
Just
We
like
would
I put all my
crush.
friends in every movie. Yeah, they're all retarded.
Yeah, what do you think the critics would have to say about that? It'd be like, somewhere in southeast Idaho, a group of retarded guys have just been running wild.
This summer, from the makers of the
And
Notepad.
then Tyler interrupts the announcer and corrects it to start the film.
He's like, actually, it's coming out in the fall. Like, fuck, dude. Just let him get through it. It's his first read. All I'm
right.
saying is, and honestly, I won't lie. There's a little bit of podcast rust that I'm shaking off right now. But
Dude, I'll lie a little bit.
Okay, do it.
I don't mind.
You're straight.
Kinda.
It's a little bit of a lie.
Kinda. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gay or anything, but if I see a big, bulky dude, I want to fucking suck. Yeah, I'm not gay, bro. You are.
What did you say right before we started the podcast? You said, yeah, and I don't really like, I know a lot of people have something to say about it, but I don't really care that you're a cocksucker.
Yeah, I really don't. I think it bugs people. And for
All
me,
I'm saying, bro, is like,
like,
shake
fuck
this
you.
podcast rust off. There still is no reason that we can't like get out of the rat race through podcasting. This is better. This is what people want, bro. The mainstream podcast shit is fried. Joe Rogan, fried. And by the way, since I have my own podcast, I can say whatever the fuck I want. If I have to hear another person tell me, like this Sean Ryan, you got to hear the latest Sean Ryan podcast. This dude tells the coolest stories about going to war. Fun, bro. You know what's more interesting than that? Anything. Watching fucking paint dry.
This makes me wonder if I'm right or wrong for this, but I only want to hear war stories and like veterans talk that have like been through it in a real way. Guys that have been blown up, been in the shit.
That's everybody on
And
the
it's,
Sean Ryan
it's like
podcast.
when I just, at first glance, when I hear someone telling war stories, I have to know first what they did in the war before I can get behind it.
Yeah.
I can't just sit down and soak up every fucking
I can tell you what they did, bro.
killed people.
Yeah, they like went and under the illusion of defending freedom, like killed innocent women and children. in another world, like in another part of the world where we went there as Americans to like tell them how to live their lives. Bro, whatever. I'm not trying to be fucking, I'm not turning this into an alt-left podcast, but I'm just saying if another country came to America and did half the shit that we've done in probably every country in the world, we would hate them.
I got a buddy that came here, I won't say his name, but when I was working at Pratt Truck Service, and this is during my first marriage, so I'm 21.
Cool.
And he moved here from Utah with his wife. Turned out he had a little bit of a drug problem. He was getting into pills a little heavy, so his wife wanted to move here. It's where her brother lived. And he comes to work at the same place out at Pratt's. And so for the course of 9 months, I watched this guy's life fall apart. And he starts drinking and fucking the druggy gas station clerk. And
cool.
It's all getting out of hand. Well, one night he is blacked out. Back then, Joe, I had a key to the shop, and he was like, you work on your trucks all you want here. Don't worry about a power bill, nothing. You can use the shop as much as you want. So I would constantly, 3-4 days a week, I would be down there until midnight, just working on my own shit. So that was a good excuse for him. He'd tell his wife he was helping me. Then he would just buy a quart of the cheapest vodka in the world. Yeah, like Potter's or something. It's got a red label, whatever it is. And he would just chug it and black the fuck out and pass out, dude.
Just clear liquor with skull and crossbones on it?
Insane, bro. And he was telling me he went to war in 2001. He said he was the first or second wave of Marines that went over.
Okay.
And or maybe it was the Army. I thought it was Marines. But anyways, they come into a town, and it's full of people, women, children, men, all walks of life as they come into this town circle, and they start taking fire from somewhere. He said it sounded like one guy with a rifle popping off shots, and his commander in the Humvee said open fire, and he was on the 50 cal, and he was like, what? And so he opened up to me one night. He's like, this is what I can't live with. He said, I am, because of all the people I killed, I'm scared that they're going to come kill my wife and my kids. But he said, he paused and he said, that's a command. Open fire, and just started fucking mowing.
Like the no Russian mission in Call of Duty.
Just started fucking mowing people down.
Yeah, honestly, a couple thoughts on that story. One, well-told story, because at the beginning I was like, this fucking drug addict, drunk piece of shit, and then you really threw in the plot twist at the end, like, yeah, and also he was forced to murder innocent.
Sober, he was a phenomenal guy, too.
Yeah,
He'd
man.
get loaded. Since then, he's been in high-speed police chases, trafficking meth and shit.
Yeah, bro, we
Lost
take
his
these
whole family.
people, and then we, like, force them to do heinous, horrendous shit that they can never live with, and then we, like, just send them back. Like, hey, go work at the truck at
That
the diesel
guy
shop.
couldn't get 100% disability. He can only get 60% disability.
Yeah, you could tell he was only 60% disabled.
And it might be, everyone can have their own opinion. I feel like if you had to deploy for active duty in a war zone, you should be able to qualify for disability for the rest of your life.
Right,
you should be able to collect it's $3,500 fucking dollars a month.
The government
You should be able to collect $3,500 a month and just live without having to go straight back, because it's a rat race for all of us motherfuckers that didn't do anything like that just to make enough money to live. Except for you, you've lived on $80 for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
fucking.
and I will. I'll
and you always have a $12 pack of cigarettes on you. I don't know where the fuck it comes from.
I'll let the listeners know right now, dude. My accountant texted me the other day. He goes, and just to clarify, before I send your taxes in, you only made $4,000 last year? I go, yep.
Thank you.
And I'm not hiding money. Like, I truly only made $4,000.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, bro, that is kind of heartbreaking. And I guess I should remind you, this is a comedy podcast. But I guess while you're at it, yeah, I knew this dude once that, like, just the saddest stories of it. But hold on, I'll make it funny. So what if that guy, same thing, everything you described,
was retarded?
But he's
Downsy goes to war. Downsy goes to Afghanistan.
Downsy goes to war, bro. From the makers of the Notepad. Now, okay, there's a new documentary on Netflix about the Vietnam War.
Okay.
And I don't trust anything from Netflix because I feel like it's all propaganda. But
You think so?
yeah, bro. I haven't got to talk about this on the podcast.
Easy, Wade. Bruh.
I got fucking chew spit hanging from my chin, but
Nothing wrong with it. You're retarded. We not.
yeah, dude. What if it was like us doing our podcast, but we're both retarded? Anyway,
Could you imagine us just a couple of dipshits on the desert somewhere in a Humvee with no instructions? Like, we didn't even make it to the fight.
Yeah.
We had to do a firefight. I got hung up. I took a left. We were talking.
we just have a map pulled out, but it's like upside down, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure this is the war zone. There's just like mortars going off all around us. So this let me talk about Netflix for a second. Okay. This is what I think is happening, like, with the propaganda in the world. Shit happens in the news. Like, so, for instance, the rich people that built the submarine to go look at the Titanic, and then they died. Do you remember that? Like, 2-3 years ago? It's like shit happens in the news. Everybody talks about it. Nobody knows what happened. And then a year later, or like 6 months later now, Netflix has like this fully formed, beautifully done documentary to like tell you what happened. And it's like, I think, you know, this whole idea about the victors write the history books, and it's like what they write in the history books like controls what people thought about whatever. What happened. Netflix is like doing that. I think they're controlling public perception by like, this is what happened. And so now they're doing it with the Vietnam War. But that's because I'm paranoid and I don't believe anything. Maybe it's just they're making documentaries. My point is, you do have your finger on the pulse, so if that's how you feel, there's got to be some truth to it. But I watched the first 10 minutes of this Vietnam documentary. All right, everyone listening, we are going to assassinate Netflix. Yeah, we got to take out Netflix. R.I.P. Charlie. Oh, bro, don't fucking stop, bro. You're making my ADD flare up. I had a flare up in traffic, but it wasn't ADD. It was a little racism. A little cheeseburger cut me off. Anyway, I watched the first 10 minutes of this Vietnam doc. And to hear this guy talk about it, like, it's pretty sad. He's like, yeah, so you joined the military, and then they just like absolutely crushed you. You know, the sergeant was like, jump, and you jump, and he'd be like, who gave you permission to come back down? You know what I mean? And he goes, and so we would walk and sing songs to the cadence, and it was like, we're gonna go to Vietnam, we're gonna kill some Viet Cong, and it's just like, bro, you're just like getting these people hyped up to go murder people. I could get behind that. Whatever, bro. I guess I'm anti-war. This podcast is anti-war now. Dude, it's 50% anti-war. I think fuck them. I think if you have a problem with anybody, you should engage in violence. You're more war, yeah. Fuck it. If you're at a gas pump and your gas is pumping and you're scrubbing your window with one of those stupid fucking squeegees that never works worth a shit and makes you regret that you ever even tried, and someone even looks at you wrong, I think you should aggressively go, what, you got a fucking problem? Yo. And just a little more gas station parking lot violence would make the world a better place. I think you're right, bro. When I'm hungover, I yelled at an old guy like a month ago. I was at a stop sign and he was turning in front of me, and he just stared at me like through his whole turn. And I just yelled, I said, hey, how you doing? Just like an asshole, because it's like, don't look at me. Yeah, which is crazy, bro. For sure. Like, you should have fucking helped him get his walker out and then kicked his fucking ass. I'm going to start fucking beating people up more. Old people mostly, you think? Or chicks? Well, I'll start with women and make sure that I'm like good at it. Once I get a couple wins on dial in a couple combos on the next bitch, and then I might start working my way and take it to the street, dude. That's going to be crazy. The podcast probably won't be where we get rich and famous, but street fights. All the videos I take of you street fighting women and kicking their ass. Yeah, dude, it's like World Star. But do you think you'd be like? Would you be World Star? None of our listeners are going to get the World Star reference, but you know World Star, right? Oh, dude, yes. I used to watch my YouTube search for probably a year was just World Star hip hop highlights. Really? I would just watch World Star fight videos like 30 minutes at a time. I only know about it. I've never watched them. It's so much fun. What's going on? Speaking of comedy, have you watched any comedy lately? What's going on in the world of comedy? Hold on 1 second. Okay, pause. Yeah, that's so funny. Tell that hilarious story, bro. How you got a new phone and you like it. What were you saying right before we paused? How crazy is that? For them, it felt like it wasn't even a pause. Like, this idiot just forget what the fuck you're talking about. He was saying it 4 seconds ago. Were you still talking about war? Nah, bro. I'm over that. I was wondering if you've seen any comedy specials lately. I have. I wish that you would watch some of the stuff that I want you to watch. I'm guilty of watching the same ones over. I just watched Shane Gillis's special in Austin yesterday. Oh, good, bro. I was worried that maybe you had forgotten some of the words that he said in it because you'd only seen it 482 times. You know, it's kind of crazy that you want to have a comedy podcast with one of the funniest fucking people in the world. Me. Everyone around can agree. Right. Not you. But then you hate where I get my comedy from. You know? Oh, yeah. It doesn't feel supportive. It feels semi-abusive. Okay. I think I'm a victim. I think you are a victim, bro. We should really lean into that. We should start... Do you think I'd be a good or a bad victim? Brother. I could definitely manipulate people. Yeah, you can do anything you set your mind to. If you want to start being more of a victim, you definitely can do it. I would start with... My last girlfriend used to hit me so much. Yeah, dude. R.I.P. to her, man.
She'd break me down. I'd always go back. She loved me. She'd say sorry, but
She loved me. I know she loved me.
yeah, she loved me with her whole heart. She just couldn't help but hit me sometimes, and I don't think that's completely her fault. Her dad didn't love her enough. Or whatever.
Right. Well, that's actually kind of starting to get a little truer.
Oh, dude, domestic violence for a man would be way different if it was me, too, because then I'd be like, yeah, I don't hit women, and she hits me, so it's not fun. So I went and beat the fuck out of her dad the other day and just told her every time I'm going to go just knock the fuck out of your old ass dad.
If you hit me again, I'm going to destroy your father.
For sure.
I think that, unfortunately, now that I think about it, you would have a hard time playing the victim card. I don't think people would believe you.
Bruh.
You're just like, yeah, no, this 5'2" hot little tiny blonde chick, she just beats the shit out of me every day. And I think people would laugh at you.
Meg screamed at me once. I went to text her the other day. I'm still blocked on everything. But
Really?
I know she'll hear this, so.
Hit
me up, mama.
She loves you. I see her on Tinder sometimes, and her bio is like just looking for my next Yancey.
Shut up. How fucking crazy is that, dude?
Anyway, yeah, what's your fucking problem, bro? You got insecurity? You scared to be on the pod? I'm not trying to make fun of you, man. Let's have it out right now, bro. Put your cards on the table.
Are you under the impression that I'm having a problem? I think that you're shaking the rust off. I never had any rust because I wake up and bring this energy
Prove
to
it,
the
bro.
fucking table.
Say something funny.
Already did. Everyone fucking knows.
You know what I hate?
Number one. Number
something
two, I don't think I have anything funny on demand.
That's what I mean. I hate
Oh, yeah, I do. Of course. We're telling stories. It's the podcast. We can go back to remember that time that you called me and said you thought you might be gay because you got your ears pierced?
Yeah.
And instead of getting the 50-cent look, you got the 25-cent look. You went to the wrong jeweler. They hooked you up, did you dirty. And it's kind of funny that you got those earrings and then now you're serving tables. You're literally... If you start liking buff chicks,
we're one step closer. That's really cool how you go, I can think of something funny to say. I'll just be mean to you about like a private moment you shared with me.
Well, you wanted something funny and it had to come from somewhere.
Oh, this is funny. Remember when you were like super sad and had a panic attack and you called me? What a fucking asshole. Bro.
I could feel bad about it. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna choose to ride this out.
No, you should.
What other times can I violate your privacy about?
Bro, what other hilarious shit. But also, bro, I'm an open book. I'm not.
Nothing. You got all fucking hammered and sent me Snapchats a while ago.
Oh, I did, bro. That was crazy.
This wasn't a lone out hanging in the breeze.
No, it was being used by a woman.
A fucking.
Yep. So I said something.
Did you ever think in your life that you'd be able to say like, no, I was just sending videos of me?
No, I never thought that. What I did, so the next day, I got a story about that. So the next day, I'm riding around with Uncle B-Road. Shout out Uncle B-Road. And we're talking, and he's like, I go, there's no reason. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. I'm going to be a millionaire. I get that I don't have a job or income, but there's no reason I can't be a millionaire. I'm a fucking genius. And Brody goes, yo, that's really cool. He's so fucking cool and positive and kind of nuts. He goes, that's really cool, but let me give you some tips to like really resonate with that frequency. Instead of saying I'm going to be a millionaire, you could just start saying, I'm a millionaire. And I go, okay, I'll do that, but, like, it makes me feel crazy to just go around kind of lying. You know, you can't just start telling everybody you're a millionaire when you have $1,000 in your bank. But, you know what I realized?
I want to do that with everything. I want to say, I just bought a brand new truck.
Yeah, bro.
Same Dodge in the driveway.
No, I got a hot-ass wife. I might divorce her and get a new one, though. It's like, you haven't dated anybody for 6 months. No, but listen to me. So what I said...
I'm retired.
I was worried about, like... I was like, I don't want to be crazy and go around saying I'm a millionaire when I'm not. And then I went, I guess except for yesterday, I parked in front of a bar, and then I grabbed a 15-pack, and I just chain-smoked cigarettes and pounded Keystone Lights and talked to Yancey on the phone and sent him videos of me that I had recorded previously. And, like, that's pretty fucking crazy. So I can probably just say I'm a millionaire. Like, that's not, like, any crazier than the shit
And also, you don't even have to call it crazy. You can just call it cool, dude.
It is cool,
bro. Cool. Hey, do you know that guy just, like, sends videos of him and calls himself a millionaire?
So proud
I don't care who that guy is. I want to hang out with him.
Can I say something truly genuine from my heart?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being somebody that I know I can send videos of me to. Mm-hmm. Also... do I have any legal liability, like telling the whole world that I...
No, those were mutual.
Remember how my whole plan was to talk shit on my ex and like make her hate me so that she'll hear this podcast and never reach out to me again? When she finds out that you saw the one, it's game over, bro.
Tits are mid.
And you know... what did you say to me? She's got a nice little ass on her, bro. I see why you were hung up on her all that time.
Dude, a good ass will make me hang on to a relationship way longer.
Damn, bro, I forgot we have a podcast, and I can't release anything we just said.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Bro, that's on some, like, white trash, like, fucking asshole shit. When we blow up and we're big, and they go back and they're like, they were sharing videos with each other of and then somebody's like, well, actually, they weren't sharing videos. It was just Braxton sending it. Like, I
don't see it as a bad thing. You broke up with a chick, showed your dog you.
I know, but isn't that an invasion of her privacy? Like,
I don't know.
Really?
I don't think
But hold on.
It's obviously an invasion of her privacy, but it's your life, too. What the fuck did she think the videos were for?
Not for you. I don't think she thought they were for you.
If she wanted to be in control of them, she should have took them on her phone.
Yeah, bro. I'm just like doggy style. Like, hold on, I gotta get a video from my boy.
Say his name. Say his name. How we can edit that part out? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, whatever, man. I'm so tired of giving a fuck about what anybody thinks.
God, me too, dude. And I don't think we have to.
Okay, we don't, and we don't even have to talk about it like every podcast. We always, but also. Like my new favorite podcast that I've been listening to from 2016 with Nick Mullen and Stavros Halkias and Adam Friedland.
What's it called?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
It's called Cumtown.
Hell yeah, bro.
But
Cumtown, I've lived there.
Yeah, it's just classic podcasting stuff. At the end of every episode, they're like, "Yeah, so sorry about this one. It probably fucking sucked.
Yeah,
sorry." And it's like, "Yeah, bro, that's why we named our podcast. We'll get them next time."
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, whatever, bro. I am going to keep this podcast going. I'm going to go to different friends and family members, record an hour. Like, you guys got heat coming at you.
Just heat pop. And, dude, we have the coolest. Me and Jared were just talking about that yesterday. I think it was when his bike broke down. And I went and picked him up. The next day, he took my bike to Idaho Falls. And before the Derby, before Coin Bree got there, he was like, man, our lives are literally, like, so fucking cool. Like, my new Harley just broke down, so I take my buddy's $30,000 fucking Harley and cruise to Idaho Falls anyways. I was like, we really do have, like, the coolest group of people. You could get an hour a week that would just knock the fuck out of everybody. From almost anyone in the circle you talk to. Truly. Is there one that wouldn't be good?
No.
Bro'd be great. Chant. You already did Riley. That shit was funny as fuck.
That was cool.
When he said whore less than 3 minutes in, I said, thank you for taking my microphone and doing us right.
You've passed the crowd.
Someone's got to keep that bullshit going.
Not truly. And you know what else I love about it? And Riley's a seasoned vet. He's podcasted before. Even he felt those little jitters of like, oh, fuck, should I not have said that on a podcast? It's like, nobody gives a fuck. But my favorite thing, because I'm an experienced podcaster, is like these people that are... they have the ultimate confidence and they think they're the king. It's like put a microphone in front of them and watch this like 45-year-old dude squirm.
Shout out Braden. Remember, it's just a couple of dudes talking.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's just two guys talking. There's really nothing. And then you put a microphone and his voice gets all shaky all of a sudden. Yeah, so earlier this week, he sounds like RFK for some reason.
That was such a good impression, bro. That sounded just like him, too. So the short of that was fuck you, Braden.
We got to start doing...
I'm going to stop in Montana on my way back out to work and knock the fuck out of you. I'm going to pop your tires. I'm going to fucking ride your mini bike right into a fucking wall. Just kidding. Love you, Beef.
I was going to... You want to know the gayest thing that you say and do? And gay meaning not cool, not gay.
I'm actually intrigued.
Because I keep saying, I've said this for years, like, we got to do better. We got to practice impressions. We got to do more impressions. And all your impressions, and you're, like, proud of it. You go, yeah, I just do, like, impressions of people doing impressions. And I go, try harder.
Here's the thing. Everyone my whole life has said that. Wives, bosses, friends, they've said, try harder.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna,
I am trying as hard as I'm
If I was going to try harder, I would have done it sometime in the last 32 years.
Yeah, for sure. I'm 32.
Okay.
32. Frontal lobe's fully developed. It's probably not changing from here.
Fully myelinated.
All we can do is accept who we are. The alcohol is going to have to leave at some point. I've accepted that. And I hope it doesn't take a big thing before that change actually happens.
Yeah, but I know that feeling.
And then we got to work on the fucking weight. Just it has to.
Yeah, but those are the same thing, really. Like, I think the booze is gone and the weight is gone. You know what I mean? But can I say
Broad said it from the opposite point of view.
When the weight loses?
He said if you can control your eating, if you can get your diet completely dialed, he said the rest of that shit'll work out. Okay, because you won't be you won't be boozing 7 days a week if you know what's in it, if you're serious about actually getting in shape and taking care of your body.
But it all just comes together, or goes together.
It's all the same thing.
But I want to say this. Oh, bro, and I'm going to remind you, I'm going to remind myself, like, here, how do I say it? I say I had to get back together with Kristen 950 times for me to know that I don't want to do that anymore. I had to get back together with Coke Whore Katie 4 times for me to know that I don't want to do that anymore. I had to smoke weed every day for 4 years for me to know I don't want to do that anymore. It just takes as long as it takes. And you know what speeds the process up? Being nice to ourselves, having support from people we love. You know what slows the process down? Oh, I'm such a fucking piece of shit. Or somebody like, hey, are you ever going to get your fucking life together?
I got the first glimpse, and I think I said this to you on the phone call last night. I think maybe that's why. Well, I don't know why we do this to ourselves. We'll spend 2 hours talking about everything under the sun and updating each other, then get on mics and go, what if the Titanic was retarded? You know? But I think I said yesterday was like the first time that I can remember I felt real helpless since like January or February, and I get stuck in these cycles of feeling that way, bro. You know? And it's hard to talk to people about it while I'm feeling it, because it's like, buck up, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, it's a full moon in the season.
But yesterday, on that motorcycle, I had a smile from ear to ear. At like 11:30, I was like, dude, fuck, what are you talking? Do whatever you want. You're the fucking shit, bro, and you always have been. Yes. Why are you waking up hating every day? Do whatever the fuck you want and just be fucking happy. You're in control.
I think so too, man. I think that's exactly right. Can I say this?
I'll decide if you can say it after you say it.
Okay.
So I'll decide if you have to edit
That's
it.
too much pressure. I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Total chick move. Can I say it? No, fine.
Never mind. You have to like ask me 800 times if I'm going to say it now. Fucking women, bro. Anyway, I just I'm proud of you, bro. I believe in you.
I'm proud of you. You're crushing it.
People should be proud of you.
Talk about the year for upgrades. I said that to Jared. Fucking new truck, new bike. I have a brand new motorcycle and a bitchin' diesel pickup truck that I can do the fucking back and forth to North Dakota, haul shit with me when I want to, not have to borrow a truck. Fucking gay shit.
Yep.
Brand new phone, new wardrobe. Kids are doing good. I got one of my kids full fucking time.
You literally took
for probably the most important 4 years that I'm going to get to spend with him.
Can I say this?
He goes to fucking work with me.
Yes, that's
insane,
very true. But I want to say this. So this is what I mean about how easy life can be if we just stop rowing upstream and we just kind of go with the flow. The dumbest guy I know, you.
Fuck you.
Hold on. Hear me out. You took a child.
It's so crazy to start with that insult and then just go, shut up and listen.
Hear me out. You took a kid. You took a kid, bro.
And not my kid. I took a kid is what he's saying. I stole a child.
You went to Walmart.
I wanted full custody so bad I stole my own.
You grabbed a child out of a
Walmart shopping cart.
Yep, that was unattended.
The Asian baby.
And you took a child with like straight F's on his report card, and you single-handedly, I mean, he did the work, but you single-handedly took him to a 3.4 GPA, bro.
In about what?
And
it's been about 4 weeks worth of work, ups and downs, but we are, as of today, his lowest grade is an 83%.
That's crazy, man.
3.4.
And what I'm saying is so impressive about that is tell me the commutative property of multiplication. Tell it to me.
Can't do it.
I know you can't, bro, but somehow, some way. Fuck, we're back, bro. Welcome to the motherfucking gun show, man.
The dumbest person I know, fucking you. Now shut up and listen. I can't.
We are back, dude. I love podcasting with you.
It's so much fucking fun.
And I'll carry it, man. I understand you got some weird vibes today.
You keep doing that, and it's giving me fucking weird vibes when you do it. It makes me go, oh my God.
Do I? What am I doing wrong?
You know what I felt like before you said that the first time? I was like, I don't think I've ever been more comfortable, more capable, or more ready for the pod. And then you're like, what's your fucking deal? And I'm like, am I doing it wrong?
Nah, bro, you're the best.
Fuck you.
I just like to know that I have this power. Plus, I'm also pushing your buttons just to see if I can like wake up the beast.
Well, you've drugged how many hours of podcast out of me? You know how to get me riled up.
True. Yeah, bro, I'm a professional. I'm here.
When I'm completely calm, I'm more like, hey, let me tell you about my buddy and his war stories. As opposed to when I get fired up, I'm like, pussy, tits, fuck your ex,
That's what I wanted, bro. And by the way, fuck, bro.
Do you want a Celsius?
Should I?
Is that fucking crazy or no?
I mean, it's crazy for me because I'm trying not to do that shit anymore.
Oh, well, then just don't do it. I didn't know you were off. I thought you were just off the other stuff.
No, well, I'm not off the booze, but I am trying to like not drink every day.
Cool.
I'm truly trying, but I'm going to drink today. If I start at 11, then by 4 o'clock, I can't be funny anymore. I'm just dumb.
Yeah, dude, it gets the best of you.
And I'm trying to be, can I tell you this? You want to know what's cooler than being drunk and high?
Huh.
Being capable and funny. That's where I'm at lately.
Fucking nerd. fuck out of here.
Bro.
Have you ever been wasted? What are you talking about?
Braxton just shows up, talks to his alcoholic podcast partner, like, and can I tell you what the coolest thing is? Helping a lady cross the street. There's nothing cooler.
What time is it? It's 11.
It's 10:50.
It's 10:50, and I've had 2 Celsius and a shot of tequila, and you're like, hey, you know what's really cool is being sober.
Yeah,
I can't even hear what you're saying,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
But I got to grab a Celsius. Keep them going. Or pause it. You pick.
Nah, bro, I'll keep talking. All right, I'm pausing it.
Hit them with it. First of all, if you are a dumb bitch, fuck you on behalf of everyone that has to interact with you. Second, my buddy just asked what I was doing, old Dalton over at ProFrac. And asked how I was doing, what I was up to, what's new. So I sent him a picture of the new Harley. And he said, damn, dude, that's that ass right there. And I don't know if he didn't have that accent that you could just say. I don't think that people would receive it the way that it just made my heart smile when I read it in his voice. If it was me that said it, damn, dude, that's that ass right there.
Be like, okay, I was hoping that you'd like my new Harley, but apparently you're just trying to fuck me. Yeah, bro.
Called him and said, you and your wife figure all that shit out, or what's going on with that? And he goes, oh, yeah, I got home. I saw she was crying. I said, that's going to be yay.
Bro, and I say that all the time now, like, I'll have your ass or whatever, and I never know if it's going to be received the way I want it, because it sounds kind of like not straight.
Sounds like you want a butt fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of coke whores,
we are. How'd you know I was thinking about that? We are gonna just release this how it is. I'm done caring.
I really think you should.
Yeah. So anyway,
no one has to listen to it if they don't want to. Literally, at any episode, anyone can go, "Ooh, I don't like that material. I'm not going to listen anymore." Mm-hmm. Do you know why I don't watch horror movies?
Because you don't like how
not
it
a fan.
Yeah,
I don't. It puts me in a mode where I feel like solution based. Like, why would you do? You got to go. Like, I can't just enjoy that it's the movie like that. So you know what I do? I don't watch them and then complain about what the fucking material was. I go, oh, I know I don't like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch Trailer Park Boys for the millionth time.
But can I tell you? Speaking of not Trailer Park Boys, I watched a movie though. I love movies.
What movie?
Arizona. Danny McBride.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Anything Danny McBride does is part. No.
Bro,
haven't even heard of it.
Fucking good. You guys gotta check it out. It's on one of those streaming platforms. Basically, so they're in Arizona during the housing crisis, and so this chick is a realtor, but she's getting her house foreclosed on. Danny McBride, so Seth Rogen is in it for the first 30 seconds. Danny McBride shows up, and he like bought a house, and it's getting foreclosed on, and he's like, you fucking sold me this house, and you said it'd go up in value, and I'm fucking getting foreclosed on, my wife left me. And Seth Rogen's like, shut the fuck up, and then he kills Seth Rogen, and it turns into, you said horror, and this is, it's like a thriller horror. Danny McBride kills like 9 people in this movie. He's just this like crazed lunatic, and he just keeps killing people and like hunting people down. It's so fucking funny. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You gotta check it out.
I'll check it out. What's it on? What'd you stream it on?
Probably Hulu.
Okay.
What do you got? Do you have Hulu?
All of it. The only one I don't have is Paramount because of a dispute me and one of their customer service representatives had. I don't know that under my email that I can get another account. But they back paid me $200 and something fucking dollars.
Holy Christ.
Same reason I don't have an Amazon Prime. Like, I spent hours on the phone. So you motherfuckers haven't let me buy a goddamn thing for the last 3.5 years because you want a verification. You won't let me upload my ID or nothing. And it ended finally with Amazon. I got like $300 or $400 back from them.
Damn. Yeah, bro, I hate... So I was signing up for DoorDash because I've been Uber driving in my new car and stuff. And DoorDash, for like 7 months, I've been trying to sign up. I put in my name. I put in my social security number. I get an error code that says, like, oh, sorry, we can't verify. Contact support. So I call this fucking Indian bitch, and she's, like, mean to me.
I don't see your social security number here.
And then the next day, I get an email. It's like, sorry, nothing we can do. You can, like... send us a message back and we'll look into it again, and if we can't figure it out, then you're just fucked. So I did immediately get a message back. Yep, so there's no way to verify your identity. And I'm like, it's my social. I'm telling you guys the truth. It's not a fake social. So then I tried to sign up again with Tyler's phone number, and we'll see how that goes. This corporate bullshit, though, it's like, why do I have to argue with you about who I am?
Dude, when I had that insurance claim with the fucking Toyota, this fucking guy is arguing with me. Fuck, I might have already said this on the pod. But the dude's arguing with me about, I said, I'm not releasing it. He said, we're going to get it picked up and take it to one of our storage-free facilities. So you mean you're going to take it, have someone I don't know look at it, and God knows when it'll be back to me? No. I said, I'm not releasing it. Bowers is going to give you the estimate. They're going to do the repairs if there's repairs, and you need to send an adjuster out. And he said, sir, there's storage fees included with them, so I just want you to be aware of that out the gate. And I go, is this not a right-to-fix state? Doesn't the consumer get to decide where their car gets fixed? Have I missed something?
Hell yeah.
And he said, no, I'm just telling you, why wouldn't you let us? I've been doing this for 12 years. Why won't you let me take it to a storage-free facility? I said, because then it's going to sit somewhere where it doesn't cost you a dime, and you're going to take 2 months to look at the fucking thing. And then if it's repairable, it'll go back to where I wanted it anyways. Send an adjuster out this week. Save yourself the storage. I'm not releasing it till I get paid.
You Tylered on him.
100%. And then he started saying something, and I said, do I need to talk to someone else? I don't know why this feels combative. I don't understand why I have to argue with you about. And then he immediately, no, you don't have to talk to anyone. I'm sorry, I won't bring it up again.
Don't talk to my manager. Okay.
Yeah, and then,
but hold on, exactly what you're saying.
6 business days. My fucking insurance claim was done. Completed. They sent a guy. They called it totaled. And they got that motherfucker out of there so fast. Bro. So the point of my story is fucking argue with more people and fight people at gas stations.
Especially these goddamn...
And don't buy a fucking Toyota.
I don't know, bro. I'm so mad at this corporate world. I almost had a gig. What I wanted to say was, okay, exactly what you're saying with this insurance argument, but what if the insurance guy was retarded? I'm just kidding.
I'm not sure that he wasn't, bro.
Yeah, he actually was. That's not even a bit,
like, bro. You're in your 40s and you've been a progressive claim adjuster for 12 years. Grow the fuck up,
bro. Yeah, get it together. Learn how to turn a wrench. But no, truly. Oh, I almost had this job that, and I'm going to read you what I typed out to send to this guy and didn't send. I almost had a job making a bunch of money. I'm so proud of myself for this. But the guy... I haven't even
heard it, and I'm proud of you, too.
The guy that I was going to work for, that I had to, like, meet on a video call and discuss the terms of the employment or whatever, he just kept blowing me off. Pause. And so, like, after the second or third time, he's like, yeah, how about tomorrow at noon? And then just texts me at, like, 5 and says in the afternoon, is like, hey, so sorry, I'm sick. What are you looking like tomorrow? Bro, I don't fuck with you. If a chick treated me like this, we're done. And it's like, that's cool. I could make $300 a day. Fuck you. I don't care about the money. I'm not dealing with your bullshit.
For sure.
So I went and got a job.
If you want me to be your employee, you're going to have to be a little more prompt and a little more professional.
So I'm going to read this to you. This is what I wanted to send to him but didn't.
Okay.
In the event that I was selected for this job, would I be required to coordinate or communicate with you on any regular basis? I only ask because I would clearly have to be retarded to count on you for any help, support, communication, reliability, or assistance. If this is simply to get me set up and started, I'd be more than happy to schedule and reschedule phone calls and video calls until we get the ball rolling. But to work with you in any long-term capacity seems asinine and destined for failure. As somebody, check this out, as somebody who spent nearly a decade managing multi-million-dollar companies with dozens of employees, I am appalled at the lack of professionalism and courtesy in your communication. I'm of the opinion that if we work together, my success and your success would be directly correlated, so few things could be as much of a threat to my success as working with you in any capacity. Isn't that fucking sick?
Yo, dude, if he was reading that, that's gonna... You've rented a fucking apartment in his head if you fucking send that goddamn message.
I'm trying to figure out... I want to get my friends to start calling him late at night and just fucking... I want to fuck with him so
dude,
bad.
I will gladly.
I'm pretty sure this dude lives in Utah, and he's like, how does 12 o'clock your time sound? It's like, are you just trying to sound like an international businessman? We're in the same fucking time zone, jackass.
Fucking retard.
Anyway, whatever. I'm editing that part out.
What the fuck do you even haul?
Dehydrated potatoes. You take them to the airport, they ship them to California to get tested for E. coli.
No shit.
Yeah, bro.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Well, it would have been, but I said, hey, you're an asshole. Fuck you.
I think it's better. I think the 7 day a week thing would have wore on you. It would have worked great if you'd have had a fill in that.
I would have, bro, and it would have been Young Riley, my new podcast co-host. But and I was so excited to like give him a gig, and we were going to make a ton of money. I was doing all the math in my head, all the money I could make. But bro, it's not worth it. My life. I have.
If you can't deal with that guy during the fucking hiring process, you will not be able to work with him.
Exactly. And I have spent a long time, I guess the last 3 years, I'm just trying to like be true to myself and be somebody I'm proud of. And also, I've been an inspiration for a lot of motherfuckers for like being true to myself.
Myself included.
So I'm not going to stop doing that just because somebody's like, you want $300 a day? Fuck you.
That's fair.
So, see ya. And also, US dollar plummeting in value. So, I'm
surprised you can still buy shit with it.
I was doing some more steakhouse litigation yesterday, and I was talking to the guy.
How funny is it that every time you have lunch with your grandpa, it's called steakhouse litigation?
I was such a good boy. I asked them if they'd seen any documentaries lately. Whatever. We don't have to go through it. But
do old people do documentaries? Is that a thing for them?
I think they do.
I wonder how old
Only
people...
like PBS documentaries, though, or NPR
fair.
or whatever.
Okay.
Radio docs. But I was talking to that somebody... I'm always arguing with my uncle that's a business owner about, like, if you paid your employees more, they would be happier. And he's like, you don't have the mind of a CEO. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I want, is the mind of a CEO. Yeah, I'll just hang myself. Anyway. But I said, hey, so Spud Harvest, you know how, like, everybody shows up, they work 100-hour weeks and run their dick into the dirt, whatever. I go, when you started doing this 15 years ago, what were you getting paid? He's like, about $20 an hour. Oh, what are they paying guys like nowadays? About $20 an hour. Cool, bro. And you're, like, confused as to where everybody's work ethic went. You know what I mean? This younger generation doesn't work hard. You pay them the same thing you got paid in 1987, bro. What are you talking about? They can afford one carton of eggs for a paycheck.
My dad's house was $35,000 when him and my mom got married.
And they're like, why?
And that was like 87, I'm pretty sure. 86 or 87 when they got married. He paid $25,000 or $35,000 for his house.
Yeah, dude. And
that house last sold on Zillow for just under $300.
Yeah, bro.
I sold it once for $100.
And people want to talk like
these kids don't want to work. Yeah, you spend all week working your... Has anyone got fucking groceries? Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Barely enough to live for a week. You're 150 all fucking day long.
Easy. If you stop at the grocery store.
And also I have
it's like
two
a cover
kids.
Charge.
I get, yes, you could just live cheaper, but I have two kids.
Can't. You literally can't.
You gotta have
it's like a cover charge at the Walmart
milk,
or whatever.
You gotta have
But I'm telling you, those old guys are like, yeah, when I was my first job, I made 75 cents a day. And it's like, yeah, a fucking carton of eggs was a quarter. Was a
new car was $2,000.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about when you say,
has
like...
anyone priced a new truck?
$120,000.
Motherfucker.
What I used to say, it better come with a fucking button that makes an Asian chick pop out and suck your dick if I'm fucking paying $100,000.
I'd pay $200.
Literally.
I would never be in a relationship again.
The Roadhead
just
feature. Every
time I got sad, just go out in the parking lot and fucking hit the Roadhead feature on my brand new F350 Platinum.
That thing come with RHM? Yeah, bro. It would kind of be a safety concern.
It better have a self-cleanup, too.
Anyway, bro, I'm trying not to hate myself for what I know I'm probably going to do this week, which is my ex.
Yeah, dude, I love it for you. I'm excited for you. You got to get that nut. I love that the intervals are getting shorter. It means you're just about to the tail end of things with her.
I know. Can I remind you of how it ended last time?
Wasn't it only a day or two? Or a night?
It was 6 hours. We were asleep for 5 of them. And then she said, through tears, it's just too hard to love you. You know what I say? Goodbye.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, well, why are you in my fucking hotel room? By the way, I live in a hotel. Yeah, a little update for everybody.
Yeah, also, it's your hotel room. And it's like, well, sorry, lady, I understand that you're having some feelings now. But within these 4 walls I pay for, people are going to have to not have a hard time loving me. So you got to grab your shit and your tears and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Feel free to walk out into traffic, you piece of shit.
Let me shift gears a little bit.
Coke whore.
So, because I parked in my parking lot last night, just chain smoked and talked to you on the phone.
Yep.
And so my neighbors were like, what were you doing last night? Just sitting there. I was like, I was chain smoking ciggies in my new car. Anyway, so Foster, he looks like Santa Claus. He's 57. He's the coolest dude. And he goes, yeah, what are you doing today? And I'm like, I'm just going to head down to Blackfoot and rip a pod with Yansickle. Fuck, that was kind of a word salad, huh? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And they just looked at me and laughed. I said, you guys have a good day. Like, I don't even think we had a conversation.
Word salad? I fucking love that.
Bro, and speaking of cool things to say, theater of the mind. Isn't that fun?
That doesn't do anything for me.
Okay, well, why don't you use the theater of the mind to imagine what the theater of the mind would be like?
Okay,
but hold on. Theater of the mind, except for all the actors are retarded. Whatever, bro. I don't know.
The world would be a better place if everyone was just retarded.
They are, and it's happening more and more, and it's because of blue light.
They are.
Anyway, I love doing podcasts with you, and it's
one of my favorite things in the world.
Can I say that I love our listeners? Mm-hmm. All 12 of them?
I love them, too.
I think that there's no reason...
God, do we have a listener that I don't love? I don't think so.
You won't ever watch any of the shit I send you, but I watched an hour-and-a-half long documentary about how, like, Joe Rogan has been captured and, like, all this mainstream... The comedy world, especially the Austin comedy scene, and the podcast world is all just, like, this weird false reality that they all have to maintain in order to keep making money, and it's so out of touch and removed from actual reality that the world is hungry for two real dudes. What are we, Louis J. Gomez? Real ass dudes. For two real dudes to like sit down and have a conversation, do a podcast.
That's fair. What do you think? Why do you think they have to engage in it to make the money? Does it to stay? You got to stay popular in the, that's probably the way it's.
You just have to agree with everything Rogan says.
Yeah, well, you just have to agree with everything about that scene to be a part of the scene. Which, if you're where that scene is and it's what you want to do, the only way you get up and get stage time is probably.
It's literally selling out. You know what I mean? In the to put it simply.
For sure.
Because whatever, dude. Rogan is so fucking fried. Stop listening to Joe Rogan. I understand.
I remember the first, like our first or second episode. You go, Joe Rogan's fucking cooked. We're on the come up.
Bro, 3
years later, we're in the living room of my apartment. You live in a hotel. We're talking about your new job.
Yeah, I guess we didn't exactly.
We're definitely putting in the 10 years all those people talk about.
Yeah, bro. It takes 15 years for your fucking. Yeah, dude. I'll podcast for 1,000 hours. Now listen, I want to hit this. I want to tell everybody my opinion about this latest assassination that went on in the political world.
Charlie Kirk.
Yep. Shout out.
R.I.P.
And by the way, I know that we'll probably say some funny shit about it. I do want to genuinely say, like, he has 2 toddler children.
It made my heart so sad.
It truly breaks my heart.
Like, I am on the verge of deleting every social media app I have, including fucking Snapchat. Because
felt that too.
I was just scrolling TikTok, and I got an up-close video from someone in the 3rd row of it hitting his neck, a cord of blood coming out, like, just the most... When the fuck did we get to a place where that shit you put on the fucking... It is bananas.
It's weird how it feels like a tipping point.
His wife and kids were fucking there.
Yeah,
like, someone's father just got shot in the same area that they were in.
Well, it's politicized, whatever. But, so I'll tell you this, bro. The internet did say, like, yeah, my teenage daughter told me about it because she opened TikTok. It was the first thing she saw. No warning. No, it's just like, oh, here's fucking somebody getting shot. So, we're fucked. Now, even my mom, who's, like, kind of politically radicalized, she's like, yeah, it just feels like it's just to, like, divide people and make them fight. And it's like, yes, it is. So I want to tell you this, bro. Everybody listen to me. So the first thing I hear from my friends on the right is like, yeah, did you see what MSNBC said? Yeah, if you say hateful shit, hateful stuff's going to happen to you. Ha, 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 ha. It's like, yeah, obviously that's fucking crazy. But then 2 hours later, I see what Fox News says. Fox News, Jesse Waters says, they are at war with us. When are we going to say enough is enough? And it's like, hey guys, I want to shake everybody and say this is not a right-left thing. They're making it a right-left thing so that, like, they're introducing a civil war. That's what it feels like to me. And to that...
What else could it be? I would be glad to hear anyone give me a logical scenario where we end up that isn't a fucking civil war if everything keeps progressing the way that it is.
It's just to make people fight. What I said when I heard about this, they go, somebody goes, oh yeah, you got Charlie Kirk. And I went, oh damn, I guess people must have been like getting into hobbies and taking care of their family or something. And they're like, oh, we better get them politically radicalized again so everybody can fight. They were like being too good to their kids or something. Let's make them fucking get mad at their uncle over their political differences. I'm over it, bro. I'm done. How fucking long do I have to tell the whole world to get off social media? It's not good for you before they're like, well, yeah, I mean, it's bad for everybody else. But for me, it's
genuinely felt like a gray fucking cloud yesterday in my life. And I don't even follow the guy. Just because I don't watch debates. Most of the shit I ever saw from him, I loved and thought that he met everyone with facts. I didn't necessarily agree with everything when he gets into his Bible talk, but he never he wasn't a bully. He just told you factual information. And he was talking to dumb fucking kids that he would beat the whole time. Anyway,
but no, there's a different energy about this one.
So I'm not like I was this huge supporter and it made me sad just seeing that act. And for everyone else that was like, pray for Charlie Kirk, speedy recovery. Like, if you ever shot a deer, bro. As soon as his body, he was dead on impact. There was no.
Yeah, no, he'll pull
it makes me fucking sad that's like shit that we pump into, like, the actual act that they just pump that shit into social media, TikTok, YouTube,
bro.
Everywhere you look, and then
it's programming.
It's not getting pulled.
And can I tell you,
it is meant to. Nothing can come from that other than breeding hate.
That's the whole
thing. If there was a fucking reason to show it, I would be just fine with it. If it was instructional. All they want to do is breed fucking hate and division, and it makes me not want to live here.
I don't want to be a part of it, and I'm not going to be a part of it, man. I'm just going to keep being me, but I did have to tell everybody what I thought about it because I'm smart. But there was one other really cool thing I wanted to say on this podcast on my way here, and I fucking can't remember it. So everybody just sit in silence for a minute while it tries to come back to me. Because it wasn't exactly about this. Oh, but you know what we can do? It's an E minor right there. Son of a bitch. We're just artists, bro. I remembered what I wanted to say, though.
Okay. I'm on my way. Help is on the way, dear.
Let me say this to Custis and...
cracks up every time I say that. When she goes, shit, I'm down. Help is on the way, dear. Or when Ty calls for help, sometimes I go, and from that moment on, I started running.
Forrest Gump is on the way, bro. Listen to it.
Okay, we're on. I didn't know we were recording. We live?
We're live.
Okay,
Listen to me, man. I just want you to know that I think, personally, my personal opinion, this is my opinion, every religion is like a lie that's designed to control human behavior and like take the spiritual truth that's eternal and then use it to manipulate people, except for the religion I'm into. Mine isn't that way. Just all the other ones are.
So silly.
I'm so fucking done with that. Bro, what did I say the other day? To my grandparents, I said, yeah, but you guys don't understand. Marriage is a 20th century institution. We're done with that.
Yeah, it's not sustainable.
It was fun. I'm glad you guys all
hopefully things come back around. I'd love to see it go back to the way it was.
They will.
But just human connection is so readily available in huge quantities that it is so hard for things to go the distance like that.
Yo, interesting take. I don't know what the fuck you're saying when you say
that.
What do you mean human connection is readily available?
As far as relationships and shit are going, yes, there's going to be your group of people that know exactly what they want. I want to date, and this person checks all the boxes, and we're going to... That's few and far between now. It's mostly people trying to date, but it is so fucking readily available. I could literally have a life here in this town for 2 weeks with a chick that seemed like we were married in love. I can never talk to her again and do the exact same thing in 24 hours, 700 miles away in North Dakota. Man. It's bananas.
Well, and so I would say it's
like when Matt talks about supernormal stimuli on the Joe Rogan podcast. They're fucking flavor blasting us with women, and our minds weren't fucking ready for this, bro. We can't handle it. You put all these bitches around me and then go, why won't he just pick one? You should have just gave me 3.
Yeah. But let me tell you exactly what you're saying, but I would say it's not like human connection is already available. It's a facsimile. It's a poor copy of human connection. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's one that's not sustainable. It's like, oh yeah,
if it was good, people would stick around with each other.
The pendulum is swinging. I talked to this 19-year-old that I took to his Burger King shift when I was Uber driving the other day. And I'm telling you, this younger generation is like, fuck AI. It's soulless.
I would like to go on record and say, just as far as you said Burger King, if you're over 35 years old and work at Burger King, fuck you, whoever you are.
Nah, this dude's 19, he's saving up for a car. He's a cool dude.
Perfect.
We had so much fun. When I dropped him off, he goes, hey, thanks, man. It seems like every other Uber driver is just kind of like soulless and not a human being. It's been nice talking to you.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Kick ass out there at the BK. I'll pull into the drive-thru and get a croissant sandwich.
Yeah, if I'm croissant sandwich. All right, boy. Now you get in there and fire up that grill. I'm going to make a croissant sandwich.
That's an hour plus, man. Do we want to Rogan out and do an hour 20?
We can keep rolling. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel like we've lost any steam.
It's 11:15. You got some chores. I'll hit 15.
We don't have to. It's here in Blackfoot that I have to go do, and it's not until noon. And also, I do not mind showing up somewhere late. So
no rush. And whatever, man. I love you so much. What you've done for me in the way of like, and by the way, you and that Coke Whore ex of mine, what you guys have done for me and showing me how possible it is to be yourself. How you can express who you are any fucking way you want. And if people have a problem with it, fuck them.
For sure.
Remember my favorite quote ever from Kid Cudi? Hey, what do you do when like, how do you respond to people that don't like your music or your art that you make? And he goes, yeah, I usually go, I wonder why they feel that way. Fuck them.
For real, bro. For real, too. Well, and I also, when I love that you said that. I love when you say those things to me because you have drastically changed my life, and I think you know that. You have taught me so fucking much.
It's the nature of the miracle.
And I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for that. And I am in a super happy place, and that comes from all people like you in my life that do that for me. But as to what you're saying, it's when I say fuck them or fuck it, people think that I just don't give a shit, and that's not the case. I care so much about how I feel inside that I refuse to let the parts of the world that I interact with for maybe an hour a day or anything else have some kind of fucking hold, because I feel it on a huge level, and maybe other people don't feel that way. But something that makes me feel uncomfortable, I will fucking just be on my own ass for 48 hours straight in my own head, just on repeat about it.
And so I'm trying to avoid that type of shit.
Yeah,
bro.
fuck you. If you don't like it, don't show up. This is what we're doing over here.
And because I'm here to say, I'm pretty sure that like society is organized or set up in a way to like trick you into thinking that you have to care a lot about what people like. You can't do the wrong thing. And by the way, fuck, we gotta get you out of this town, bro. Southeast Idaho, northern Utah, and that little bubble that everybody lives in, where you told that is it Colby Cooper or fucking one of those country music. You went to a concert, Co Wetzel, and he was like, "What the fuck? You guys kind of suck."
Mid song, when he stopped and no one's saying, you saw him like put his hands down and shrug a little bit, like, what the fuck are we doing? Did you guys even know I was going to be here? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's a weird vibe, and it is unique to this area where it's just everybody's super uncomfortable and doesn't want to do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing. I'm off that shit, bro.
Can I tell you what it makes me feel?
What?
It makes me feel sad to live in this town.
Yeah.
I hate
in this area.
Being in this part. It is literally a drama, shitty. There's nothing good that comes from it that I can find. And you know what? Everyone can live their own life. If you love being in Blackfoot, be in fucking
Have
Blackfoot.
fun, man. Nobody loves being in Blackfoot, though. That's a crazy thing to even consider.
There's nothing to do.
So Blackfoot, but like everybody's retarded.
Bruh, it's already... Have you drove around? Everyone that's not retarded is retarded.
But I want to say...
They're retarded for living here with all the rest of the fucking retards.
Bro, it is a tough place to be. And like the rest of the world just kind of does their thing and is cool and is not judging and is not retarded. They are, but whatever. And this is a horrible story to illustrate my point.
Go ahead.
But last night... never mind. I can't say it. Keep going. What I said to the strangers that walked by my open window while I was chain smoking cigarettes, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Fuck, now I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Oh, can we take a second to...
Moment of silence for Charlie Kirk.
R.I.P., brother. No one walks away from a 30-06. I know several deer that ended up in the same position. Soon for a joke.
And I took a minute to like say we were going to make a joke. Yeah. Anyway, can we take a second?
Can we take a second for me to enjoy something big in my life that was like, this isn't a small fucking milestone. Peanut's 8.
Bro.
I'm legitimately about 5 years away from being able to move wherever the fuck I want and say, how do you want to do it, mama? You want to keep him? And then I'll have him in the summer and I'll fly in for holidays and shit, or do you want to flip-flop? I'm fucking out. I'm going to go check out fucking Mississippi and see what my brother's life's like down there. He said he's 45 minutes from New Orleans. The food's fucking insane. Everything's cheap.
The food is crazy, man.
But I hate snakes and alligators, bruh.
I know. Well, and
he doesn't mind it because he's like in the yard in basketball shorts with a belly out, holding a whiskey at 9 in the morning. Can just pick a snake up and look at it and throw it somewhere.
They're nothing. You get used to it, especially a fucking hard ass like you. You'd be fine. But I don't know, man.
I'm gonna end up moving to Rigby. That's really where I want to be.
I'm getting the fuck out of here like an hour down the road.
I just want to be in Rigby. Rigby would be perfect for me. It's close enough to everything. It's close enough to my family, but still justifiable if I don't want to do anything because it's like an hour getting in the car doing the stuff. It's close enough to Ashton and Island Park is perfect. I could live the rest of my life. I don't need more than what's right there, whether it be for ATVs, boats, fishing, camping,
outdoors,
hunting, snowmobiling. Literally everything I would want to do in life would be closer. Because for me, just to get to Pond's Lodge, after we spent the night loading up the truck, getting all the snow machines together, the reason I don't have a sled anymore, because I don't care what anyone says. You can ride Wolverine sometimes, but on the fucking
global
cat
warming,
track.
Yeah, you're fried.
So it's an hour and a half to 2 hours to anywhere that I really enjoy doing something.
Yeah, this is kind of like no man's land.
It fucking sucks.
I want to do some dreaming, and like it's bad to talk about because of who our listeners are. It's like all your coworkers.
I gotta grab a seltzy.
Go ahead, I'll just keep rocking. But grab me one. I want more than anything. And you're not allowed to say this, I guess. And I'm just dreaming, but I don't want you to be working out of town 2 weeks out of the month anymore.
I don't want to be.
And I know you got to stick to it. And I know we also can't like talk about you quitting your job because it'll fucking send ripples throughout the entire community.
It actually won't. I had this thought the other day. Do you want a raspberry cream pop or orange cream pop?
Orange cream pop, bro. Let me see what it's all about. How much booze is in here?
They're only 5. It's just
Contains
beer.
alcohol, 5%. And thank you guys all for listening to this fucking bullshit.
We don't have to worry about that anymore because one thing I have gained with my relationship with Dustin, Ty, and your father is I would never quit in a position that left them like last time.
If you're getting
We've
out
all
of here,
communicated to a point.
we
If
will do it
I decided to do something different, it'd be just as cordial as could be.
But I'm telling you, man, the reason I say that is because the thought that sparked it is like, because this winter, I'm hoping I can get out of here for 2 weeks total. Like 2 1-week vacations to a beach. Maybe a beach I've never been to before. Maybe my parents in Florida. But it's like, I want to go on vacation with you. No, not on some fucking gay shit.
Dude, I would love to.
But you have, and in the winter,
You're one of the few people I could actually do it with because you interact with the children. It's not like most people it'd be hard because for me it's like
fuck them kids
for sure,
because that was my whole point is like you have 2 weeks off a month or less, so you can't just like dip out of town for one of those weeks.
I was literally riding around town yesterday thinking that on my Harley. And now when I say this, just like you said when we talk about ripples, I work in the oil field because I love the money. If it wasn't for the money, I would work at home. Yeah. So when I talk about not working in the oil field, it's fantasy. I'd either have to change my spending habits or enjoy making 6 figures. But
and I am just dreaming, man. I just want to.
So for me, it's hard because I come home and I can't justify getting a babysitter on days off. It makes me feel shitty as a father.
12 days.
Like, Wade gets 12 days this month with you, and you think that you need a break and you need to go ride your motorcycle, which I do. I do need to go do things that are just for me, which I can't do because of the fucking schedule. And it's like, at some point, how nice would it be to hate that I have to work 5 days a week, still make $100,000, but then every other week I can take a Friday off. Right. And just get on my motorcycle with a fucking one-man tent for 3 days and just...
I'm telling you, man. I kind of am excited about this escape. It can't go off-road too much, low clearance. But I'm telling you, bro, I can get 50 miles to the gallon and just go to a camp spot and set up a tent and fucking...
When we drive Jared's car, it blows my fucking mind. It's insane.
There's nothing cooler, man. I just drive that fucker
like 40-something
forever.
fucking miles a gallon. He gets gas once. Like, we stop more than halfway, and there's still half a tank in it, and he just tops off.
There's $12, and I got a full tank. I can drive for another 1,000
You know what that handsome son of a bitch did the other day?
He's the man.
He took the day Wade Boy broke his wrist, whatever they're calling it. It's the fucking bone in his arm, but they're calling it wrist, whatever. When he broke his fucking wrist, Jared took Gunner to the fair. Jared dropped like $200 or $300.
Really?
Partying with Gunner on rides and food and bullshit. And,
can I tell you something about that?
And then we go to a gas station to get beer after the fair, and I'm inside. I come out, and he's fucking filling my truck up. I was like, you don't have to do that shit. He said, you literally drove all summer and never asked me to put diesel in your truck once. I'm fine with it.
I want to shout out him for that.
He's a fucking
He, like,
man.
pays for my lunch. Like, the only person that does that is, like, Tyler. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's so cool. But also, like, so when I was doing all that math, I'm going to make $300 a day with this job I thought I was going to get. I was so excited because I'm here to tell you, when I'm rolling in the money, because I haven't had a job for 3 years, so it's been different. But when I have steady income, I'm paying for my dogs. I don't give a fuck. Like, hey,
you bought me shoes to go run with you.
Yeah, man. I am paying, like, we're out to dinner, I'll just buy, it's $20, I'm gonna be fine. And so, but for some, I'm not trying to be judgy.
You're not being cheap, you're being smart.
No, I know that. I mean, like, my friends don't do that for me very often, and they all have jobs, and I understand it's not their responsibility. But also, it's like, I do that.
Your friends don't do that?
Jared does.
That's fair.
Jared does, bro.
You know, dude, it's so nice.
And he didn't even become my friend until, he paid for my lunch that one time.
So, Coy, Bree, and Jared...
that guy until he bought me a beer.
Coy, and I'll start hating him if he doesn't buy me a beer.
Yeah, but if he doesn't keep coughing up the dough, bro.
Coy, Jared, and Bree sat in the back seat of the Ram, the Wrecker. at the Derby. And so we had to sit for like an hour and a half in the truck and just wait as they were getting cars ready, all the shit, before we could pull in there. We were all chatting and we were talking about money and shit and how it sucks when one of the dogs is a fucking cheap ass and doesn't bring anything anywhere. And I brought up to Corey, I said, man, that is one of my favorite things about Jared. We never have to argue or talk about money. If he's going somewhere and says, do you need something? And I say XYZ, he knows you just swipe, I'll Venmo you after. Same thing for the bachelor party. We went to Costco. I got all the food, beer, all that shit. It was like $380 a week later. And I'm not even worried about it. I would have never even asked him for the money.
Yeah,
like, whatever, we're cool. Weekly, we get home. The next day, he fucking Venmos me after he gets out of the shower. Half of what he knew. I mean, it's so fucking cool to show up for your dogs like that.
When I was 21 or 22, there was like a talking. I would go around being like, yeah, dude. I
paid for Bree's fucking pit pass. We had to get one extra, and it was $40. I didn't even ask Coy for the money. He kept bringing up money. I said, don't worry about it. I went and got it from Tom, paid him when he wasn't around.
And by the way,
then the motherfucker Venmo'd me at 3 a.m.
That's it.
I got you 40,
that's
bro.
The move, man. That's what I used to say when I was younger. I was like, I kind of don't like having poor friends because I like a lot of friends in your early 20s. I don't think it happens so much anymore. But like when you're younger, there's like you fight with your friends about money or whatever. Like, you owe me fucking $12 or whatever. Bro, when all your friends are like gainfully employed and make money, nobody ever fights about it. You're just like, yeah, cool, I'll pick it up. Like, you don't have to keep track. The amount of beer that I bought for my friends / my friends have bought for me, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a shit because we just are taking.
And when you surround yourself with people like that, there's always an abundance of everything. You don't have to worry about running out because everyone showed up with the same mentality as you. Yeah, I only need a 30. I'll grab 2 30 packs just to be safe. You know what I mean? And everyone takes care of everyone at every fucking function, and it works.
There's this idea, I think like Dave Ramsey or Christians talk about it or something, where like if you hold on to your money with very tight fists, and you never let it go, you're a fucking Scrooge McDuck about it, then you're not open to receiving more money. And so it kind of like keeps you poor to have a mentality that's like, oh, I have to really fucking watch all my pennies or whatever. And I got to see it sort of exemplified talking to, honestly, I like this guy so much, the maintenance man at my hotel who makes like $15 an hour and is just on probation and a history of meth for sure. Like, he's fucking wired. But he goes, I was talking about getting a serving job, and he's like, yeah, dude, I'd fucking tip you good. You're so friendly and cool. You'd fucking make some money serving tables. And I said, oh, yeah. And he goes, I mean, me personally, like, I tip 10%. Like, my thing is, if the bill's $30, you're getting $2. And in my head, I just went, that's why you're poor forever, bro. It's because you won't cop up $2 extra.
25% is standard, unless the service sucked. But 25 is standard. And I look at all my buddies when we do separate tabs after like boozing and shit. I'll look at their shit.
See which one of your friends is an asshole?
I'll say, yo, you're cool with that? If that was your wife and this is what she did for work, you're cool with that? $3? Bro, you're cool with that.
And we want to talk about how I really have...
Well, it makes it an even 30. How about don't worry about it being an even 30 and make it a decent tip for the lady that was just sweet to us?
Yeah, thank you. We talk about me being a catalyst for change and like helping people make good changes in their life.
For sure.
Just yesterday, my stepdad goes... Yeah, and you really taught me that. Like, you changed the way I think about tipping. Because I used to just be like, whatever. But then I watched what you do, how you do it. And I was like, well, okay, I'll start tipping a little more. Because, by the way, it's a $3 difference to you. You're not going to miss that $3. But this person that relies on this for their income, it's like if every table did that, they would they could buy groceries. You know what I mean?
And also, why hasn't everyone learned yet that you get what you give?
Thank you.
If you are nice and do the right things to people,
circle.
The world treats you proper.
It does. You do get what you give. Thank you. Circle around to Uncle B-Rod. You know what he said? He says whenever he spends money, he says, thank you, dollars.
I said something about fucking those two boys at the bachelor party. I'm gonna. Okay. You're Tom, I'm Bert.
Bert, please do not ever compare us to those guys.
One goes topless while the other wears a shirt.
I watched...
Fuck, what was I going to say? Oh, B-Row, there's two guys standing in front of me. I can't remember who it was. I thought it was Mago's little brother and his friend.
Matt and Tim.
I think...
Timothy Spudwell.
Yeah, Timothy Spudwell, that's right. Yeah. Timmy Bo Baggins. Chant was sitting to the right of me, and he goes, "You boys better look out. Yancey's behind you." And Brode leans around him because he's directly across from him on the other side. And they turn back, and I go, "I'm going to fuck one of you. Y'all pick if you want." And Brody goes, "Man, there's that goddamn wit." And I thought, how funny to call what I just did to two gentlemen that don't know me wit.
Yeah, he's so witty. He just like threatens to rape people. He was going to
fuck one of those young men.
Bro, can I tell you how...
I did get to see a different side of Tim at the fair, though.
He was loose?
Hey, he's a lot more of a bro than he puts it. He
was drinking, he's having fun, he's letting loose. But let me say this, bro. I have a million other things to say because I have ADD, but for you to go to that bachelor party that we went to, which was the coolest bachelor party of all time.
It really was.
For all of my friends to see what I've... Because you can't explain it. Like, oh, my friend Yancey, let me explain him to you.
You really can't.
You cannot.
You just got to be
and and for them to all see it and then accept it and love it was huge for me to be like, yeah, bro, this is...
Dude, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous for that.
Yeah,
I mean, up until like, the last 3 weeks before, I'd say 3 weeks before that week, I was like, hey, I'm probably just not going to go. Like, if I get on the off chance that someone says something that I cannot let go and I have to argue with them and it turns into some fucking shit, which is exact. But I was worried. I was like, man, that fucks everything up. And it was weird. It was finally like the last week. I was like, fuck it. We're going to go and it's just going to be what it's going to be. And it ended up being the greatest time in the world.
But I want to say I am trying, bro. And I probably said this for fucking 80 podcasts that we've done together. I am done giving a fuck about like conflict. Conflict makes me uneasy, and then I go, did I do something wrong? I'm trying to let go of that. The shit fucking happens sometimes, bro. Sometimes your mom cries and yells at you and says, one day you'll be smart enough to fucking listen when people tell you what to do. And I'm like, I'm 28 years old. Don't talk to me like that. Goodbye. And then listen, I can't avoid feeling uneasy after that, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to carry it with me and like care. I am just being me. And okay, I will say this because I haven't said it on the podcast yet. When my stepdad said to me, how often do these people that like you have conflict with and they say these things to you, how often do you talk to people the way they talk to you? That like changed my life. Because I was like, never. I don't fucking tell people what words they should say. I don't tell people they should fucking listen to me when I tell them what to do. Like people tell me what they're doing and what they're into and I go, that's very cool, tell me more. Oh, here's the thought I had about that. So, like, if you want to be an asshole, that's on you.
Fuck them.
And it's hard because you want to go, like, you don't want to blame everybody else for every conflict you ever have. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I bring some of it to me.
Well, that's where my worry comes from is my worry stems from the fact that conflict makes me uncomfortable until I'm in it, and then I want all of it. I have this tipping point where it's like, okay, fuck you, motherfucker. You wanted to have this conversation, and I lean into it, and that's the part that gets me scared in those situations. Just knowing how opinionated opinionated makes it sound shitty. How outspoken the men in your family are. They're all very big, strong, in control, outspoken men.
Can I tell you this?
And sometimes when I get cornered with that, I end up in a conflict with it. I didn't want that for the bachelor party, and that's what I was fucking struggling with.
And fair enough. And it's something to worry about. But so when I first read this, I was like trying to apply it to me, like, oh fuck, what's broken about me? But this is the truth, bro. If I can remember the quote, it's like extreme like certainty or like really dying with something, like an idea, like being so attached to an idea and like not being able to be open to any other idea that like is in conflict with it. It always is a reflection of like unconscious uncertainty. Does that make sense?
100%.
And so it's like, and this, I'm not talking about the men in my family, but I'm talking about everybody in certain aspects, is when we are like so fucking, it has to be this way, which I've done a million times. When it has to be this way, it's just showing that inside of you, you're scared that like, what if it's not this way? Do you know what I mean? And so if I'm saying some shit and then people like can't possibly imagine that that's the way it is, that's not on me, bro. You're just scared. You're scared that somebody's right.
Me and Chant shared a hug at the end of the trip. I was like, "You're getting out of here, oh, buddy."
Yeah,
it's cool, dude. Well accepted.
He's got a
I kept it pretty tame.
Nah, you were cool as
shit.
You
guys kept me on the ropes with that goddamn...
We slow you down a little bit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it'd rock me, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
If I'm just on a bottle of whiskey, heathen behavior all day, bringing it to the table. Mode, bro. Yeah, dude, everyone knows it, too.
I'm telling
you guys kept fucking put me back down. God damn it.
The day is coming. We should change this podcast name to like "We'll Get Sober One Day," I swear. But I'm telling you.
And then just for 30 years, we're just fucked up on Get sober at like 65, die at 60.
I fucking told you I'd do it.
This fucking whole time, all you fucking haters don't believe, bro. We still have 12 listeners, never made a dime.
I am dying for the day, and I mean this with love, not with judgment. I am dying for the day. Well, and you've done it before. You sober, it's the same as me, bro.
Jelly Roll,
nobody can fucking touch us.
Jelly Roll has the best saying. He said, I have never met an addict that didn't completely light up a fucking room when they were sober. And it's true. And when I am sober, it is that way.
I had to spend enough years getting fucked up so that being sober felt like a drug. And that's where I'm at right now.
Can we, and maybe you can leave this in or take it out. It's up to you. This is a little hot take for everyone listening to the inside of my life. You know what's really got me is before it was always about me, and I don't really care to be sober. I like getting fucked up. I would like to be skinnier. I'd like to be less fucked up, but it really didn't. At the end of the day, it's what I like doing, so I was doing it.
Clearly.
I can't maintain both, is why I just did that 12 days sober after the bachelor party. I can't be a full-time dad, teacher, employee, all the fucking shit. This gunner coming into my life is where it's going to change.
I'm with you, man. And
my consumption, because I can't
have hope
do both.
for it, man. I truly have hope for it. And what I'm trying to say, it is kind of judgmental, and it puts other people down to make me feel better about myself, and you as well, like to make you feel better. But it's crazy to me. Like, I think about all these people that are sober most of the time, and it's like, and you're not cooler. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we've been handicapping ourselves for like a decade, and we're still like light years ahead
That's
of you,
where the humor comes
just
from.
Wait until.
In order to live the way we have lived up until current, you have to have a little bit of, you got to learn to laugh at fucked up shit, otherwise you'd be like the rest of them.
That's what makes
Because I don't care who you are, if you are a person that consumes anything, pot, alcohol, whatever it is that you consume, if you think you're in control, you're fucking retarded. No, you're not, and it doesn't make your life better.
No. But can we just look at it honestly, say that out loud, and be like, but I had 2 beers today. Today's a drinking day, is what it is.
It is, too.
But I'm here to tell you, I'm not going to be doing this forever. I will probably do it forever, but responsibly. It's Friday. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm here. I'm going to show up to work on Sunday, not hungover, for my first day. I'm going to kick some fucking ass. I'll probably not drink that day, and I'm going to keep it pushing. But then maybe a day will come by, and I'll be like, hey, I'm drinking today. I'm going to let loose. I just want the balance, bro. I'm not tired of it, but this whole jumping back and forth, like, no, I'm fucking totally sorry. I'm getting my life together. Oh, fuck it. I'm an alcoholic. I'm done with that, bro. A couple days a week, I get hammered, and it's fucking hilarious.
For sure.
Anyway,
Fuck them, bro.
That's
I'm on the same shit, too.
Minutes.
Well, and you were going to cut out that first 20 minutes you weren't sure about. So
no, it's not the first 20 minutes. There's a 10-minute blip in there where I talk about sending you videos.
A cocksucking coke whore.
Yep. Which, by the way, I wish her the best.
Yeah, we love the queen. We're not hating on her.
Nah, bro.
It's just once you guys break up, we have to give you a shitty name on the podcast.
Thank you.
It isn't up to us. We tried giving you one at the start, and you wouldn't let us, so now we have to amplify it with cocksucking coke whore.
And I'll tell you, I wrote this down on a notepad once when I was sad, and I've said it before, but I just wrote it down. The reason that... Fuck, I can't remember anything I want to say now. The reason that you never said anything dumb on a podcast is because you never fucking took a chance at something. Do you know what I mean? So I get...
Yeah, shout out Micah. No one's got that much to say. You don't have that much to say, you fucking losers.
Does he still work there? I haven't heard about him for a long time.
Yeah, he's just on the opposite rotation.
Okay, he just does.
Oh, he's long term. I just asked him on last rotation. Me and Jared stayed over a couple days, and I asked him, how long you staying here? How long you working here? And he said, I'd love to stay here. I love it here. And then he turned and he said, this is the least amount of money I've ever made in the oil field, including getting out of college. I said, yeah, that's one of the...
Yeah, don't tell the boss that, bro. They'll tell you how you have the best opportunity that's ever been offered to any human being on the planet. If you would just budget a
little better, it'd be great.
Yeah, this is your fault. It's like, well, you fucking drive 700 miles to make $1,000 a week.
And then they ride off into the sunset in their loaded pickups.
But I want to end with this. I want to tell everybody.
Just kidding, and I do want to call it out. Dustin doesn't have a loaded pickup. Sickest truck of the fleet, not loaded. It's fucking XLT, bro.
Okay,
or XL. He's got power
I didn't even know what that term meant. Ah, fuck, bro. I drove around this darker skinned fella in Uber the other day, and he told me, I just thought
he just for you guys listening, he paused, said the N-word, got back on, then said this darker skin guy. So.
Nah, he was more like Eurasian or something, but...
You're Asian.
I thought... No, you're Asian. I thought about you when he said, I go like, hey, yeah, what are you, saving up for something? Or like, what's your plan? He goes, yeah, so I like really like JDM cars. You know what those are? I'm like, nah, I know. He's like, they're Japanese cars. I don't know if you've seen Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, but like, I really love those cars. Like, I like a Supra. I had this WRX and I was doing like 85 and a 40 in January and crashed it. And now like insurance wouldn't pay me. So like, I'm saving up for like another fast car. And I was just sitting there like, cool. I know so much more than you, but right on, bro. He's like, you know this fucking Supra? What a fucking fag. But let me say this. I want to end with this, bro. We're putting a bow on this.
Okay.
Which is, because I'm only going to bleep out that my ex's name, and everything's going out.
What are you going to title this bitch? What are people going to see on Spotify when they go to click on this episode?
R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, brother.
Yeah, brother.
No. What if blank was retarded?
That's it. That's it.
But what I'm trying to say is, same thing about like the reason you never fucking felt the way I feel is because you never swung the bat and aired out your dirty laundry and told people what's going on in your life and been authentically yourself.
And a little PSA for everyone involved. People that are talking shit to you about what you're doing in your life, for the most part, they're just insecure about it because, like a small chipmunk, they fear change. They see you doing something they've never done and they don't know how to wrap their head around it. It's not a reason to stop moving forward with doing it.
But, and I am probably going to try and talk really fast just to get this all out of me.
I'll just shut up while you do it.
Thank you. I sat down to that steakhouse litigation where I kind of got things fired up and did a little argument with my family and whatever. But I'm telling you, I sat down at that lunch and I could feel the uncomfortable tension in the air because nobody's comfortable being themselves. And there is a part of me that's like, yeah, bro, because nobody's comfortable being authentically themselves here, I'm just going to do that. And then eventually that uncomfortable energy all gets put on me because I'm the only one that's like showing up and is like, can take it. Because I know that if like, the way that it got, like, maybe people were saying mean things to me, mostly just Grandpa said, like, one mean thing, and I said some mean things, but it's like, you wouldn't say that to anybody else at this table, you fucking pussy. Do you know what I mean? You would just be like, well, okay, but you'll say it to me because I can fucking take it because I'm not a huge pussy that has to put a mask on and then pretend to be somebody different so that we can all get along. Because I'm just nice to people and I fucking get along with people, whatever, maybe I'll edit that out. My point is...
I know you will.
Yeah. My point is that, whatever, bro. It's just real life. So welcome to the gun show. This is where we're just fucking honest about.
If you want something that's not authentic, don't come to us.
Yeah, you came to the wrong podcast, bro. There's a million fucking podcasts out there where people just say what they're supposed to say and they follow the structure and they're supposed to do whatever. This is just what's going on, bro. So thank you for letting me share with all you guys. And I know that nobody cares as much as I do about like how it's perceived. So who gives a fuck? Thank you for listening. It's been an hour and a half.
We love you guys. Riley, that's how it's done.
Yo, I'm not gonna say anything about that. Riley, honestly, like,
shout out Riley Mason. Okay, could have been a better fucking fill-in for me. He was the shit, and him saying whore 3 minutes into the pod was like, okay, like I could. Riley, take the wheel. He's got this. Yeah, dude, he knows where we're supposed to be going.
Nah, dude, he did great. And also, I'll be boomeranging back to him. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because this isn't. I don't have girl.
I think you should take this podcast on tour. I think you should just start fucking hitting up all the people that we think are so cool and get to communicate with. And just saying, fucking schedule an hour and just throw a microphone in front of them.
And I don't.
And then at the end of it, when all you guys realize it's not just two people fucking talking, I can't wait to sit here and tell you all about it.
And I will say this: Rick Rubin says that your job as an artist, because this is art. This is our medium, is podcasting. Your job as an artist.
Your ears are our canvas, and we are painting with our tongues.
And I am painting you. Your job as an artist is to plug in to the flow, let it come through you. You're like a vessel. You just say shit or you make the music, whatever, and then to put it out and then to walk away. Do you know the least important part of the whole artistic scene
is how it's consumed?
Is the audience. Fuck. So I just wanted to end this podcast by saying fuck you to all our listeners. I don't give a fuck what you think. Thank you for listening. Sorry we drug it on for an hour and a half. We'll catch you later.
Okay, bye.